back on site, guys. Boy, I'm ready for 2024. I hope you are too. And have we started it with a bang? Man, I've just finished this brilliant new project. Full renovation, full interior design, ready for a couple of different strategies. I know you're all about the HMO and the Air BNB. This is ready for both. So the amount of value you're gonna get in this video is like no other. So let me give you a little tour. Follow me. And we're in the heart of the house. Ask any woman that and she's all about the kitchen, mate. Right, this place, look how we've transformed this. Do you know what? There was a big, ugly, disgusting chimney out here. And most of all, it was stopping the kitchen from flowing even more. So we had to get rid of that and sell the bricks. Got a nice cheeky 600-700 quid for that as well. So go and see your building merchant and say, hey, I've got some old bricks for you. But apart from that, we've been able to put all the oven down here, fridge freezers down here. And you know what? The most important thing that I learned was, number one, make sure your walls are straight. Now when the plasterers were working on here, unfortunately, it didn't go quite to plan. It was a little bit wavy, which meant when I was putting my units on, it wasn't flush and straight. So we had to cut the back of some of these units to make them fit. So that's a top tip for you guys to save you a lot of time and money. But we got there in the end. We persevered, we've got this kitchen done, and I hope you like the colors. We've just kept it nice and simple, nice whites and grays, like the rest of the house. A black and white, black appliances, but now you can see the color, baby. Look at that, dreamy red, you know? Reminds me of a nice supercar going down that freeway, man. You know, like the red Ferrari color. Sorry, gotta stop talking about cars, bro. But look, got a designer radiator right there. A nice little sign. And I think it is missing a few little frames and a few little ornaments, but we can take our time with that. We'll build that up as we go along. But we've got some nice red appliances, a beautiful extractor fan. These chairs cost about 70 quid. They're really lush and plush. But this is where people are gonna sit down, eat their meals, and they wanna feel good. So if this is a HMO, guys, this is where all of the housemates will probably have a communal area, some slight little parties. This is where everybody normally gathers around, not in the bedrooms. And if it's an Airbnb, then this is where, you know, people who come together with companies, this is where they normally mingle and jingle, you know. So I hope you love this room. Join me in the next one. Crazy! That's what you guys were calling me when I decided to put a big shed in the garden. You didn't see the vision, baby. It's all about the vision. Look at this, man. I've got insulation in here to keep the shed warm. I've got plaster boards all painted. I've got electrics here. I've got sockets in here, baby. I've got video games. I've got pool table. Come on. Who's not gonna enjoy that, guys? Come on, when you're thinking about who's gonna be living here, how costly is it to go out? We talk about inflation, interest rates, and go, yeah, let's sit at home, but what are we gonna do at home? This is what you're gonna do at home. This is what it's all about. Even the machine is telling me, hey, I'm here, play me. But I'm so proud of this one because this is a real selling feature. And you know what? If you're going for the Airbnb strategy, guess what? There's actually a little tick where you can say, does it have a pool table? Yes, I'm ticking that one every single time. And do you know what that's doing? That's pushing my advert up in the listing. So who's gonna see my advert more? The people who want it, you know what I mean? So always think out of the box and think about what makes you different, what makes you above any competition. But I've got to kind of go now because the game's calling me. So I'll see you in the next room. Whoa! Mustard yellow and a royal blue. Did you ever see them two colors going together? Check that out, baby. How much does that pop? It's all about pictures, man. It's all about all of that sort of stuff, you know, where people like all the quirkiness. But guess what? At the start of this vlog, there was a massive chimney, horrible shelves, horrible little... Normally, this would be a living room. Cabinet in here, and it was... The carpets were smelling of pee. Like, nah, that wasn't the one. It was all about ripping all of that out, taking it back to brick, redoing all the electrics here and replastering it. And the most beautiful bit is we get to get lovely furniture like this. Oh my God, guess how much this was? Guess, 34 quid. It was actually 200 quid and I got it on Boxing Day sales. Oh my God. You know, 34 quid, oh, I'm telling you, I love buys like that. But how much value does it increase in this room? By a lot. Check this table out. 130 quid. See, there's buyers out there. How much does the pictures pop with all these little blue lights? Check this 55-inch screen TV. I mean, just go to Curry's and they give you a couple of years warranty as well. These picture frames here should have cost me 30, 40, 50 quid. But guess what? If you look out close, I've just printed this off my laser printer and just put this collage together. That's how simple it has to be just to make some pictures pop. I'm really proud of this room. And look at this book up here. Kevin Hart, we all know who he is. This guy's made it from 0 to 60 million. And that's what we want to do. We want to make it out the system, make it out of this matrix and start going on our own journey to create passive income, spend more time with our families, guys. Money shouldn't be an issue for us. It shouldn't be putting any pressure on us at all. So how do we do that? Through all of these strategies. So take notes, have a look around this room and think what makes you different and how you can replicate something similar. Whoa! Sorry guys, got a little bit lost there in transition as you do. Check this out. What do you think of these beds? Now, I can explain all the electrics and plastering again, but I'm sure you're sick of that. So what we're gonna talk about is some of the features in this room. This bedroom should have cost me a lot more with the wardrobes and chest of drawers and these bedside tables, but you know what? It's all about shopping around. Check out IKEA. Yes, it required a bit of muscle work, a few late nights with my camera guys and some of my peoples and some of my friends, and you gotta call up and go, help me put furniture together. But you know what? It's great for like relationship building, you know? If you're doing that with your partner, it shows a little bit of teamwork. All right, let's leave the relationships aside now. But let's talk about these beds. These beds are zip beds. Zip beds? What are zip beds? Well, basically, these are single beds. They've got zips on the side where you can zip up these two singles together, and it doesn't become a double. It doesn't become a king size. It becomes a super king size, baby. And guess what? That's a buzzword when you're typing that on Airbnb. So you're hitting every single marker. And actually, I'm gonna show you one of the rooms that has got a zip bed. So join me there. Just got some new keys cut. That's the thing that you normally see people do outside their front doors, you know what I mean? Or I've picked up another new house and I've completed. Don't forget, you can also do some of these things. I know there's certain things that have happened in your life and I've heard people have done you wrong. You might not have had the right opportunities or the right people. You know, some of the people who you start with are not the people you finish with. But don't let that thing in the past dictate who you are and your beliefs and your thoughts and where you want to get to. It's time to cut that off and move forward with your own life and get to where you need to get to. So follow the right people and go on that new journey, because you're the driver of that vehicle. You can go to do anything that you want to do at any time, and let's not forget that. And we do sometimes forget that, but let's go back to the vlog. Superman king size, you know what I meant. Look at this, baby. Look, how big does this look? I feel like I'm in a hotel room right now, you know what I mean? The ones up central London, the cafe rails, you know. Check this out, how plush does that look? It bloody looks like I could surf on this bed, baby. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. Do you see the zip effect? Now what you wanna do, top tip, is chuck a little couple of pillows so you can't see that. I'm gonna cover it up, you know? Just give it a little touch, you know what I'm saying? Got a nice couple of bedside lamps, make it a little bit, you know, quirky. Couple of little shelves in here, £3 plants. You probably think that comes together, but look at my interior design, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go. Check out the gold in that light as well, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta find little relatable sort of items, make it quirky. Why would you wanna stay in this room? That's how you gotta think. I thoroughly enjoyed designing these rooms because I remember at one point we were doing the joists, like the floorboards were rotten, and I just didn't want that cupboard to be surfing like that. Do you know what I mean? It's all about longevity. It's all about doing things right, properly, and then you build beautiful things like this, and I know it's gonna be good for the next 20, 25 years. And that 20 and 25 years, we're gonna be making a lot of money, baby. And that's what it's all about. Let's not get it twisted. It's all about getting your pocket full of money by doing the right things, doing it properly, and not you every 2 minutes, oh, there's a problem at the property, come and fix it. And you're like, why didn't I just do it properly first time? So get that right bit of money together, do the strategy properly, and then eat for the next 20, 25 years, or however long you want to be in this game. So let's go to the next room. And finally, the last bedroom. Yeah, it's not much different to the other. So don't have to be like Einstein to do this sort of stuff. It's just got a couple of separate beds, a couple of little lamps, a couple of little shelves, a little frame there, a little mirror to check yourself out. That's all you need. Yeah, the bed sheets are a little bit different color. Go with the blinds. Come on, guys. It's not hard to be creative. It's not impossible. It's not what that person's doing over there. But before we wrap this one up, let me quickly show you the bathroom. Oh, and finally, one of the last bits of the project is the bathroom. We had to change this whole bathroom all about. If you remember, the bathroom was on the left-hand side, guys, but because of this window, you couldn't put a shower screen, which kept making leaks happen downstairs. And as I say, it's all about the long-term vision. It's all about doing things properly. So we had to move the plumbing over to this side. And on top of that, we had to move the stag pipe, which is the 4-inch pipe where all the shit goes, over here. We got all of that done, and I'm quite happy with this. It's really nice, simple. It's got a mirror over here. It's got a nice little sink. You know, we've got nice little tiles, floorings all done. And that's all you need. Just keep it nice, clean, simple, you know. We did have to change this door because the lock did mess up, but 30 quid door, not too bad. So I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog. And you know, there's going to be more projects that we're going to be showing, and I know some of you are really interested in learning more about stuff like this, and you're going, well, actually I like these vlogs, but I need someone to hold my hand. Where do I find this property? How do I get something under market value? How do I cost some of these things up? So if you need any help, just head over to my website. It's www.seanland.co.uk. book a call with me, drop me a DM, seanland_1, and say, hey Sean, just watched your vlog, liked it, or it's inspired me. How do we work together? How do you get me to do some of the things that you've just done in some of these vlogs? And I can't wait for 2024 to be your biggest year, and how I can get you ahead. Some of you might even be watching this in May or June, halfway through the year, and things haven't gone the way you want it to go. It's never too late. You know, you can start whenever it's right for you. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, if someone's got a couple of properties. If you don't know what you're doing, and you don't know how the game's changing and how new strategies are coming in and being implemented, you're never really gonna get anywhere. So let's get ahead together, because my new mission in life is not to do this for myself. Getting a bit tired of that, but I really do like helping other people to do the same thing that I've done, because that is legacy. And it should always be about legacy. What are we leaving behind? The guy from Phones for You actually said he's got 2 pieces of advice for his kids. Number 1 was, whatever you do in life, be happy. Ask yourself, are you happy? Are you leading the life that you want to be leading? Because if you're not, you've got the keys to change that. And the very second thing is what you're leaving behind. If you're just gonna go through that 9 to 5 and just go from hand to mouth, your car, your house, what are you really leaving behind for your next generation, your kids, people to look forward to? My granddad achieved this, because that's what I'm about, and that's what I love. And I know you can really achieve that if you want to, because I've been able to do it from very humble beginnings. So on that front, I'm gonna leave it there, guys, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.